No, I did not. I did not need to see the birth of every freaking character in the show. I did not need to see that. Oh, Wachowskis, why are you showing me? Oh, that was gross. That was gross. Welcome, guys. We are talking Sense8, and this is 8 through 10. That's right, 8 through 10 episodes. Spoiler review. So I'm just going to really talk about what craziness ensued in these 3 episodes. So I'll be quite honest with you, 8 and 9 were kind of okay. They were fine. I think 10 really brought it back. But what we learned in these couple episodes is that, listen, Jonas is really talking to Will. I mean, him and Will are establishing a relationship right there. He's really talking to him. Of course, Will and Riley, they're, let's get it on. They're having goo-goo eyes. He's making out with her, and there's nobody there. His partner's like, man, you're crazy. And then we also have Wolfgang, and boy, there was a couple, if I think about it, Wolfgang saw somebody get shot. And I call her Mumbai. Mumbai saw her father-in-law get shot. Well, not really her father-in-law yet. That's crazy how they parallel. Anyway, so yes, Wolfgang's friend gets shot. I thought he was dead. I thought, like, this motherfucker was gone. You see, he ain't gonna get no shoes anymore. But he ended up still being alive. I love the little backstory between him and Wolfgang in the movies, because we all love movies, right? And just to see the whole, how they became friends and how they started off when little kid, and he helped beat his dad's ass when he was drunk, or the dad was drunk. So I really did like the backstory of Wolfgang and that friendship that formed. And of course, Mumbai was there. She was talking to him. They have that, of course, they have that romance connection thing going on. So that was great. He's still alive. We also have Nomi, and her backstory was pretty. It was messed up, man. It was like, what? Like, when she was a kid, when she was a boy, she knew that she was really a girl inside. And the kids were just like, they grabbed her in the showers, or grabbed him in the showers, and burnt the hell out of her skin. And that was like, who are these kids? Children of the Corn? So, yeah, that was messed up. What else did we have in here? Sun is, man, Daddy finally stepped up. Daddy goes visits her in the prison, and he tells her, listen, I'm sorry. You know what? There's no point of having all this, my company, all those years of working hard, if I don't have my daughter with me. So I'm going to tell the truth, and you're going to get out of this jail, and I'm going to, your brother's going to, his ass is going to jail, but you're getting out. It was wrong for us to do this. So that's great for finally her son's father to own up on the mistakes and really just, embrace his daughter. And you see Sun's eyes, she starts crying, and you really feel that. You really feel like, damn, finally my dad actually loves me. We also had, like I said, we had Jonas talking to Will, and we had Jonas warning Will about Riley. But then again, on the opposite side, Riley's talking to this woman who is the same like her, and she warns her, don't fall in love with that Will guy. Don't go with that guy, because trouble is afoot. And Jonas, don't trust his ass, because he's the one that's really causing a lot of this. So who's telling the truth? Who knows? I'm saying, I think though Jonas is really hiding something. We do hear a little bit of his little story about how I think his parents were from India, but then they moved to London, and he has just this way of speaking. And I think, yes, I feel like there's something afoot here. There's something in that he's not telling everybody else, but we'll see in the future. What else do we have? We have, Lito. Lito was just such a crybaby. I mean, it's messed up that he let Daniela go off to her boyfriend who beats the shit out of him. But of course, he breaks up with Fernando. He goes into this breakdown. He's drinking and stuff. But I just got done watching episode 10, and I thought that was so funny when Wolfgang gets confronted with all the, I believe it was like, sound like cousins. His cousins, they want the diamond from Wolfgang, and Wolfgang pretty much is going to have to give them the diamonds, or they're going to keep going after him and his friend. Was it Felix? I think it was Felix. So Wolfgang does meet them at the spot. We know he might not live through it, but he has a plan, but that plan can't go awry. He can't do it because he needs to lie and get this guy away from him a little bit, while this guy's holding a gun to his head, the cousin that wants the diamonds. So Lito comes out of nowhere. Well, he's there, and Lito helps Wolfgang by lying, and he pretty much helps him defeat all the goons. And oh, dude, do you see Wolfgang with that bazooka? Let me stop right there. Did you see Wolfgang with that bazooka? I knew that's where the bazooka came from. Pops over the trunk. Like, he kills mostly all the henchmen, pretty much. He kills all the guys that want the diamonds and who were going to go after Wolfgang and his friend. And then the main guy, the main bald-headed guy with the tattoo in the back of his head, drives off. And then Wolfgang just pops a freaking bazooka and destroys his ass. That was sweet. We also had Lito finally owning up and saying, I'm going to get Daniela back. And he does. He goes gets Daniela's back. He goes one-on-one, toe-to-toe with the guy who's beating the shit out of her. And Lito does not fight. He gets his ass kicked. But Wolfgang is there, switches over. And I kind of get it. He switches over his body. He's there, but he could go in and out basically in the body with whoever he has contact with. Like, he could take over the body basically, but you still see like Lito, but it's actually Wolfgang controlling his body. And Wolfgang goes in there and he beats the shit out of that dude, man. Wolfgang is a badass fighter. He's a badass. I like Wolfgang. He's like one of my favorite characters in the series. So he kicks ass. Him and Sun. Let's woo! Don't mess with those two. Who I really like too is Cassius Van Damme. I really like the interaction between him and Mumbai. I haven't seen that interaction yet, but it's finally happened. I did like a lot of the interactions. I do like Riley and Will. I think Riley's smoking hot. I think Mumbai is smoking hot. Oh, and then so her father-in-law gets shot at the end, I believe, of episode 9, something like that. Her father-in-law gets shot, and he pretty much confronts her, like, listen, I know you don't like my son. You need to stop this damn wedding. And he's over there because he's not religious, and he's trying to tear down some of the religious churches and stuff. And they straight out stabbed the shit out of him. And is he dead? No, he's alive. And Mumbai doesn't really tell the truth about the police that he actually came to talk to her about the wedding and how she doesn't really love his son. So there's that. What else we have? And there's Nomi. Nomi talked to Lito in one scene when Lito was breaking down and he was at an art museum. What else we have? Everybody finally gets together at the end of the episode, but it's not really like all of them in the same room. All of them are in the same seat because Riley's watching her dad perform. And why would you give him ecstasy again? Why? But yeah, she's watching her dad perform, and you see the different characters in that same seat. Like, you see first Riley, then you see Will, and then you see so on. And that's that birth scene. You see all their births and how they came to be. How everybody had different kind of births, but I think they fall in the same. I think they all have the same birthday, I believe. I think that's what Jonas was stating as well. But at the end of that episode, at the end of episode 10, like, she starts bleeding. She starts bleeding in the nose because she remembers her mom getting in that crash. So what the fuck? I don't get it. I want to see next episode, but I'm gonna hold off for a little bit because I have a lot of other things to do. But craziness, man. She just starts bleeding. She passes the fuck out, like, for realsies. And then what else do we have? That's pretty much really it. There was a lot of dialogue, a lot of great. The scene with Wolfgang and Lito I really enjoyed. I like their interaction as well. The reason why I think it was in Helica, Jonas's chick killed herself is to prevent everybody falling into the trap of the others or whatever. That one white albino dude. What else do we have? That's basically about it. I mean, some of the visuals are great. The characters are great. It's going to be interesting where this all kind of finally heads and concludes to. What happens to everybody after all this is said and done? I think that's what, every time I watch it, that's what I'm curious about. It's like, what's going to happen to all these characters once this is all said and done? So I'm really looking forward to that. Like I said, I think 8 and 9 were fine. They're okay. I thought there were some good moments here and there. Nomi and her chick, getting together, finally back together when, Nomi was on the run and shit. But I think episode 10 really brought me back. I think episode 10 really just, like, damn, that was actually a pretty damn solid, pretty good episode. I liked really everything that was going on in that episode, and I really liked the ending. It makes me want to watch it. Definitely want to keep watching, saying, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on, But I'm going to hold off for at least until next week. Oh, it's going to be hard because I want to watch it. Because I got more film reviews and stuff. But I think Sense8 is doing his job. I think it's not a masterpiece. A lot of the episodes are good, but are really solid. But some of the episodes are kind of a little bit lackluster, and it's really more of. I feel like sometimes I'm watching I don't even watch Game of Thrones, but more like an HBO show, like Game of Thrones or Rome or something, where sex everywhere, and like. The sex is in there. I know they're trying to do a visual, like, trying to, the fireworks and meaning and stuff. But why did they show Nomi and the other chick? Like, I'm not complaining too hard, but why would you show that when they haven't even been in the episode, this whole episode, but you just throw it in there? I felt like they definitely, Wachowski's just throw stuff in there. And, but overall, I get some of the meanings that's going on here. I get some of the parallels that's going on here. I do like... I'm really liking it. I really do enjoy this series a lot, and I'm really looking forward to the conclusion. I think that's what I'm really looking forward to the most, is seeing what happens at the end of the day. What happens when all these characters are pretty much done. Is there a season 2 or not? So don't tell me that yet. Wait till I'm done with the season. So thank you guys for listening. If you haven't already, please subscribe. Would really, really appreciate it. I have other videos. So just hit that subscribe button if you want to see more Sense8 and more Netflix shows, because Jessica Jones is just right around the corner, and I'm definitely gonna get this done before that show comes on, so I could review that. Also, like the video if you like it, and comment below. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. And I'm Dan Manic and Dan's son. You guys have a great day, and you guys check out Sense8 if you haven't checked it out yet, or if you have seen it. Don't spoil anything to me, but let's discuss down below about 8 through 9. Love to chit chat. All right, I'm Dan Manic and Dan's son, and I'm out.